Functional rubber, check it out now. Functional rubber, functional rubber, check it out now. Functional rubber, rock now. Functional rubber, rock now, rock now, rock now.
What's up, y'all? Hold on. I need to hear everybody. I need to hear everybody. I need to hear all y'all. I need everybody all up there on the hill. I need all y'all up on the hill to get loud. What's up, y'all? There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Thank y'all for coming out. Thank y'all for coming out. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to One Poetry, based in Houston, traveling the country for the third time. Stop back in here in DC. So give it up for One Poetry, y'all. Give it up for one, y'all. Appreciate them. I am your host. I am your host, E Baby. So we don't just jump right into it because the list is long. So let's find out something. Who from DC? That's it? I mean, damn. All right. So is it okay? Who's from? And I got to say it right. Maryland. Who from Maryland? Maryland. Okay. Now I got to see my state. Let me see. VA. We in the house. VA. Okay, that's right. All five of us. All two up, two down. That's okay. That's right. That's what's up. That's anybody celebrating any birthday? Celebrating a birthday? One birthday? All right. So we'll sing to you later on. That's what's up. Divorce. Anybody celebrating a divorce? Oh, keep it real, love. What that shit? Oh man, I'm going to listen to some poetry. He ain't never liked poetry, did he? He didn't. Fuck him. He probably on watching the game right now then. By himself. That's what's up. That's what's up. But welcome, welcome, welcome. I am E Baby. I'm your host. That's E-Baby. I hold it down here for one. You can also catch me at Busboys and Poets. I do the Hyattsville and the Columbia location. We'll talk about that later. But right now, it's all about y'all. It's all about Juan. It's all about having some fun. So let's get into the rules. Everybody say rules. Rules? Rule number one, enjoy yourself. This is not the movies. This is not where you be all quiet and hush. If you hear something you like, you can do the snap joint. You can snap me. You see you snap. You can clap. You can be like, yeah, right, or like, or like now they're at church, You can do that. However you want to, just okay. Um, where my first time is at, like even at a poetry event, like for real. VA, this your first time, VA? Okay, that's what's up. First time, first time. Okay, that's what's up. Well, welcome. Poetry is crazy. You're gonna hear a lot of crazy shit. You're gonna hear love, sex. I don't know. Somebody might piss you off, but it's art. All right. Now, you might think, okay, I don't know what I might hear. Let me let you know what's good. Now, the poets know it's good, but this is what you may or may not hear. And it's cool with one poetry that this is said. All right. So I want to warm y'all up. So say, warm me up, E. Warm me up, E. Things you may or may not hear tonight, and it's cool. Shit, damn, ass, fuck, fucker, fuck you, motherfucker, motherfuck you. Shut up and like it. Pull my hair. Wrong hole, fool. Your mother ain't shit. Your father ain't shit. Little dick, loose booty. Anything up in there is good. All right? Some of that was like an argument with my ex-wife, but fuck that. You might hear some of that shit tonight, all right? What's not good? What's not good? What's not good? My artists know. You can come up here and express yourself. You can express yourself, but it ain't about trying to make people feel uncomfortable. All right, by religion, sexuality, anything like that. It's not that type of platform. Now, there's some here in the city, there's some out there outside the city. You can go spit those, but right now, anybody pay $40 to hear you get mad at white people. That's all I'm saying. Let's keep it real. It happened, but now we'll say this. We do say if it's happened in this history, spit it. We don't take away from history. If it happened, but your own personal feeling, try to make people feel uncomfortable of who they live with, what they do, hell no. Cool? That's the only serious rule right there. Other than that, I'm high as a pelican, and I'm trying to have some motherfucking fun tonight. I am high as a pelican right now, so let's get into it. All right, now, I done already hollered at my artists, and my artists know the rules. They're gonna come up here and do their thing. But I'm gonna warm y'all up, all right? So nobody likes to go first, and I'm gonna start with some short poem haikus. I'm gonna do poem later, but right now I'm gonna start with some haikus. Haikus, short Japanese poems, just like the one on my shirt, 17 syllables. 5, 7, 5. Within that short period of time, 3 lines, 5, 7, 5. So I'm gonna give you an example. So when I say haiku, you say haiku. 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 He talked his way out of a condom, but can't find words for fatherhood. All right, hold up. That was practice. So here we go. 5, 7, 5, and it got a meaning. He talked his way out of a condom, but can't find words for fatherhood. Haiku. Some women clip their own wings to stay with a man who's afraid to fly. Haiku. Bless you. Haiku. He asked me why do I hold on. Now that wasn't even it. Y'all, that wasn't even it. I actually fucked up. Cottonmouth. Cottonmouth got me. I need something to drink. Cottonmouth. Here we go. Haiku. He asked me why do I eat pork. I asked him why don't you eat pussy. You worry about what I eat. I'm worried about what you don't eat. How about that? One more. All right, so outside you see it's a table out there with shirts on them, and that's what these are. Each shirt has a different color, and if you have a specific color and you like to change up the haiku, on that, just hit me up. The website is just dropping, and we'll have everything on there. So, haiku. Write new chapters in your life, and people will read you differently. Haiku. You run traffic lights and ignore stop signs. That's why you can't see red flags. You like that one? I got small, medium, large, extra large, and 2X. I got the 2X. I got them out there in 2X's, y'all. Come on, nightgowns and shit. You can go to bed with me. You can go to bed with a haiku. Okay, you treat it like a night shirt. So this one right here, I didn't mean to grab this one, but I'm gonna read this. Once you sync your clock with God's, you know why they say he's always on time. All right. I have 3 spotlight artists, awesome artists that's in this area, represent DC for you, and I need them to come to the side. So I'm gonna need Miss Spoken Poet, Will Cook, and Sir Harvey to come to the side. Come to the side. Now, this is the way we're gonna do it. All right, this is the way we're gonna do it. When I call somebody up, I'm gonna need mad energy. All right, I'm gonna need y'all to cheer as if they got the keys and you the driver, you the passenger. All right, you need to ride home. Okay, that's the type of cheer like, motherfucker, yeah, I need to go home. All right, cool. So we're gonna practice. I'm practice. Okay, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I want y'all to start clapping for a dude. If I was a woman, I'd give him love. Clap it up for E baby, y'all. Clap it for E baby. Clap it up for E baby. Haiku. The one that you're looking for is inside the one you won't look at. Thank y'all very much. And clap it up for me. Clap it up. Oh, thank y'all very much. All right. Now I'm gonna need more energy of that. I'm gonna need more energy of that from my artists when they come up here. But y'all, we're gonna have a hell of a lot of fun. My DJ is ready to fuck with y'all with the music. And we're gonna have an intermission. And we got for those who came a little late, there is food next door, there's drinks next door. Bathroom is just right outside. Just go straight through the once you leave the double door, just keep straight and you'll see it, all right? But let's get right into the show. I want to have some fun. I want to have some fun. I want to have some motherfucking fun. So first up, and on deck, is Miss Spoken Poet. I want y'all to clap it up for a man who is representing DC. I'm gonna say it because they have to come up here and do their thing. But this brother right here is doing poetry with go-go. Poetry and go-go. He's the winner of last year, and some big stuff is about to happen. I want you to follow him when he gives his Instagram, Sir Harvey Fish. Y'all clap it up for my man, Sir Harvey Fish, y'all. Representing DC. This spoken poet, you will want yeah. Come on, Sir Harvey.
I believe that heaven smells like my grandmother's kitchen on Sunday afternoons. Boy, watch pots never boil. One of many lessons she taught me from the womb. She prepared our plates for the nourishment of our bodies, and she prepared our souls for these uncertain times to behold. Each meal was made with love, served with a side of proverbs, seasoned with sage advice, and sometimes even sprinkled with tough love. See, she minced garlic, not words. She spoke softly, but was always heard. She loved us fiercely with all of her might, and she bridged gaps with clasped fists that brought down the thunder in one hand, an olive branch in the other, down to the ox of our safety like dove. Key ingredient to vibranium, one of her hugs about constantly reminding us of the greatness that we are made of. Life's a marathon, baby. It's not a race. She would also often say, to remind me to steady my pace so I don't burn out too soon. Hi, my name is Harvey, and my days have gotten so much better. Honestly, how are you? Right about now, make some noise for yourself! So, so, so again, my name is Sir Harvey Fitz. That's Harvey, like Steve Fitz with a Z. That's everywhere on social media. You please, 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 please do follow me. I'm doing some amazing things. God willing, and the creek don't rise. On Juneteenth, somebody say Juneteenth. I will be making history as the first spoken word poet to host an official Smithsonian block party. Juneteenth celebration. Yeah. So if you're not scared of east of the river in the hood, I know we all the way, uptown and nice and shit. If you want to, come on over to the urban side of things, it'll be at the Smithsonian Anacostia Museum on Juneteenth. It's an all day thing from 10 to 10. We're gonna have Chuck Brown band, Black Alley band. Yeah, bring your asses. Cool. Haiku may concern living your best life even when Mercury's in retrograde. I have a bunch of copies here and a mortgage to pay, so they're only $20. Yes, I take cash, Cash App, PayPal, Zelle, Venmo, EBT if your last name ends in A3M because the good Whole Foods is up the street. Cool? When I say haiku, just yell it back at me. Haiku! Dear creatives, your price is based on your value versus their budget. Haiku! How are you riding on E while smoking a blunt? You bought the wrong gas. Haiku! You will love again. Right now, just focus on the process of healing. Haiku, do not go to the circus if you're tired of getting played by clowns. We'll do two more and get the hell off this stage. Haiku, time heals all wounds, but if the wound improperly heals, then time's wasted. Oh, we don't got time for rewind by the book. You can rewind it all day long, I promise you. Last but not least, haiku, direction is more important than speed. So stop going nowhere fast. Thank y'all so much. My name is Harvey Fitz.
Juneteenth, follow Sir Harvey Fitz, y'all. I'm telling you, in the area, you're gonna love it. You are definitely gonna love it. Up next, this artist featured last night in Baltimore. To watch her growth is awesome. I love it. Clap it up for Miss Spoken Poet, y'all. Clap for Miss Spoken Poet, y'all. Give it up in Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, y'all.
Love her.
My name is Jayla, but I go by Miss Spoken Poet. I have an old but slash new piece. I'm trying to remember it. It's from a long time ago, but I'm gonna have my phone just in case I mess up. Okay. I wanted to ask him when he was looking at the alarm system in my gut told me that I probably shouldn't do that, so I silenced my mouth and allowed his eyes to break into my comfort zone. I tried to act like I couldn't see him by looking at my phone, but he wanted to make his presence, his invasion known, felt. Although my goosebumps already beat him to it, my fear bled out from my pores as I put my head down, hoping that if I hid, he would stop seeking me. I failed. His mouth open like a siren as he sexualized my body as if it were his next meal. You would think we were the only ones with Panera Bread. But no, public spaces be no safety to a woman. It just makes for a bigger audience. I was surrounded, yet still alone when I went home, told my friend what happened. And the first question he asked me was, what was I wearing? As if any answer would have given him the invitation, but still I asked, me answer giving him the invitation, but since you asked, I had on a sweatsuit. But let me ask you, does the attire make the monster? Would a change in my appearance conquer that inner demons? Was I the reason? Or was I just a woman, wounded, overlooked, marginalized, and the risk of being neglected? I'm tired of being paranoid. Sometimes, like Beyonce, I still think about if I were a boy. Yes, my skin color would still make me a target, but at least I would have less people thinking they could score a bullseye. Never been a liar, but sometimes that comes with being a woman just to feel safe. Like, yes, I have a roommate. Yes, no, I don't live here. Yes, I have a roommate. Yes, just waiting for my husband to get here. Walking around with mace just to feel safe. This year on my birthday, all I wanted to do was go to a gun range. Because every day on my brain, I'm afraid that might turn another statistic. That'll be another black girl missing. I'm afraid. I'm sorry. So a gun range, because every day, the back of my brain, I'm afraid that I might die a statistic. The world would look at me as just another black girl missing, another woman caught defenseless, and the world that won't protect us. All we got is each other. And I would die about my sisters. No, you're not walking to the bathroom alone. They taught us in school the importance of a buddy system. Two, be better than one. And yes, I'm checking your location, not to be in your business, but just in case that date or that Uber takes a left turn, just takes that date or that Uber takes a left turn, I can pull up right before the detours to your grave, before your existence. Be another case turn mystery. I just don't want my story or her story to turn history, you know. I just turned 26 years old. My mother just texted me and still I'm just a teen. Still can't sleep unless I tell her I made it. Calls me if there's a glitch in my location. Makes me take a picture of the license plate and the exact address of where I'm staying. The peer pressure used to make me think that she was treating me like a baby. I didn't understand back then it was because she knew this world births predators. She's seen sections of darkness I'll never be exposed to. And the fact is, no matter how old I get, I am her baby. I mean, how much more would you cradle someone that you knew had a 54% chance of going missing, a 30% chance of being assaulted? I often think about my future daughter, contemplate whether it's selfish to create an offspring that, despite what I know what this world is offering, but I will not operate in fear. Because even if I forget my protection, I know that I'm divinely protected, and soon my man will come looking for his rib. And I'll be able to lower my guard just a little, but until then, please note, this woman will not go down easily. She will fight you. Like her legacy depends on it. Thank you. Thank y'all. Sorry. My name is Jayla, but I go by Miss Spoken Poet. It's on Instagram at MISS Spoken Poet. Thanks for sticking with me through that piece. I was trying to remember it, but thank you.
Yeah, Miss Spoken Poet, you got through that, sis. Will, you ready? Okay, cool. So on deck, and when I ask my artists to be on deck, I'm gonna ask y'all to come out over here to the side. We got these seats open for you so we can keep the show going. So I have, I don't want to mess up. You were number one, and it says Ali at the end. So come to the side, and you can tell me how to pronounce your first name correctly, and then LV, and then Monet. I'm gonna need y'all to come to the side, please. You ready, Will? Hey, ladies and gentlemen, slow down. Ladies and gentlemen, clap it up for my man, Will Cook, y'all. Clap it up for Will Cook. Let's go, Will.
What's up, y'all? Hey. Got some new shit for you. Poet writes math poem about death. Start with relatable concept like, oddly enough, I don't feel even. Demonstrate order of operations, cut division multiple times, mix common tongue with calculations, add in subtraction, come up with zero, the crowd claps. In mixed numbers, average at best. Mathematician writes poem to solve heartbreak. 2 minus 1 equals absence. Reframe the grief. Find the right angle. Missing isn't a failing grade. I'd give anything to see you pass. I held myself back, considered copying work that's not the right solution. You ended at 28. Like February. Like 4 times 7 days a week. There's no formula for this. If I take a train traveling west at 30 miles an hour for 5 years. Well, I stopped remembering how your arms felt. Poet gets math degree only to question higher powers. There's no God in grief. Poet writes a number of lines. All that's left is the negative. Poet becomes mortician with the pen. Poet copes textbook. The word algebra translates to the joining of broken pieces. So add body to bed, approximate a feeling that's not correct. Poet ignores the signs, feels less than. Poet writes pain in pencil, easy to erase. Poet grieves in decimals and still misses the point in math poems. Always end in equations. Message plus metaphor equals solution. People say math always has the right answer. So where is it? What's the next step? Solve for X, lover, Y. Y always comes after. Too many questions still alone, so work a partner. And gets to the root of the issue. It's not about solving the problem. It's accepting that closure was never the goal in the first place. Math is an infinite sea of studies, and grief is a globe, a journey in every direction. So lean on your circle. Community teaches more than any classroom. Making mistakes isn't failure, it's fine tuning. Find purpose, show your work, laugh. Parallel to your people, share love in volumes. Poet learns a lesson. Poet carries the one. Poet writes math poem about life, says, if you have the same problem, I'm here. Count on it. What's up, y'all? Thank you. It's been a rough year. But what's very cool is I'm releasing my debut poetry collection. So my name is Will Cook. I have a poetry page, but my public page is the Poetry Cookbook. It is the first ever culinary poetry collection. And as E was giving me shit a couple days ago, yes, there is seasoning. So the Poetry Cookbook. Thank you.
I had to keep it real. Fuck that. Bill said I come out with a cookbook. It's the seasonings in that motherfucker. The poems are seasoned. I got the poems. They seasoned like a motherfucker, but I'm just saying. Can I take it to the cookout cookbook? That's the type of cookbook I'm asking, brother. Nah, I love Will. All right, so to my artists again, I thank y'all. Come up here, spit where we can find y'all. Go right to your piece. I appreciate y'all. So, Nadi, and then did Monet? Did she? Oh, there you go. Okay, cool. All right, so you ready? Nadi Ali, right? Nadi Ali, y'all. Nadi, the way you looking at me, man, like I'm saying wrong again. Nadi Ali, clap it up for Nadi Ali. I don't see anybody hands clapping. I don't hear anybody hands clapping.
Yeah, so my name is Nadi Ali. That's NADDI underscore ALI underscore on Instagram. There we go. I think that's better.
A little bit more. Up. Right
Right here. This is entitled Empathy of a Bystander. He hung, dangling off the ground, and I watched suffocating as the life slowly choked out of him. And I wonder what could have driven him to this point. I tried to piece back the evidence and saw the crumbled paper that resembled a shriveled heart, spending its last thriving moments screaming for someone to save it, reverted back into a featherless homicidal note levitating upward into his hand as he spent his final seconds reading off his obituary status. He then unfolded it back into his pocket. Then the black chip steel chair raced to its station, relieved to hold him to his feet from where they were tentatively placed. As the grip of the rope loosened to a gentle hug underneath his face, while red pains faded from struggle veins, you could tell that this was a decision he combated to embrace. Browsing this figure, it was evident that he was at ease. With eyebrows no longer holding the weight of hatred, tears climbing back at the strings, and a color of confusion illuminated back into his eyes. I pressed rewind to watch the torment continue. As the bewildered child took the halo from around his neck, stepping off the chair, a free pen projectile to the hand that once trapped it, a grunt from a screech of a wounded lion, a broken bottle repaired itself by backing up the dark-looking content off the floor, being reeled
around the room, back into his hand, voices taunting left and right, and reverse stumble from the chair protruding, a thunderclap from his hand, high-fiving the table, and the Bobby returned before liftoff. With the posture that exuded confidence, he stood knowing that there was no ultimatum, salivating in distress, hungry for an end, hungry for a peace of mind. The only words I can make out on the note was, I can't bear this loneliness much longer, and the font that made this paper tear with sympathy. I understood his struggle, but I couldn't watch anymore. You see, his sexuality sentence was not like his death sentence. That's how God made him. Just like he made me black, the sky blue, and carbon dioxide to be expelled from the body. But if you believe otherwise, then how would you tell me why one would perfectly choose or decide to be in a permanent disguise, living a lie, sacrificing what they should, accept, enduring, perpetuating unnecessary hatred while holding your breasts as being different is considered a sin? When did you become the jury on Judgment Day? Judging it's equally acceptable for the gates of hell, but in your craziness, that's only a destination for the ones that classify as gay. I'm sorry, but I'm damn sure not sorry, because fear is the number one societal transmitted infection. Symptoms include depression, lack of love, respect, and acceptance, causing long-term anxiety, social paralysis, and self-delusional torture. But come to grips with who you are would seem like the only cure thus far. If only society realized how many they're intentionally killing, then maybe this wouldn't be such a silent epidemic. But he hung, dangling off the ground, and I watched what was left of the soul yanked away. And just like the Fugees, I bequeathed his pain, bared his struggle, and observed it killing me softly. Thank you.
Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that, bro. Some people need to know and learn and understand. Um, yeah, I gotta let that one marinate. That's what's up. Let me see. LJ, you ready, sis? Maya, right? I knew it. See, that goddamn Northwest weed. This shit be. Don't smoke that Northwest weed. You stick to the Southeast and Southwest. You don't. That Northwest weed. That's gentrified weed up there. Don't fuck with that gentrified Northwest weed to make it. Why? Well, hold Mia, that's right. See, I fucked up just that quick. All right, now LJ. Clap it up for LJ, y'all. Mia, you on deck. LJ in the building, y'all.
I was born a sunflower, mood booster, bringing optimism and joy. No wonder when others thought his style fit this arrangement, I took his rose and chose to compost him. He was hard to embrace, prickled like truth that he couldn't part two lips to say, I love you. He gave me flowers instead. Because his heart had been broken, shattered like glass shards I used for mutilation, pruning away parts of myself that I loved, but he couldn't accept, like the way I wear plants. I mean, pants and don't dress, strong grip on belief that light of the world did rise, sun did rise, and it will come again. This he can't handle, stems from his mindset, reminds me of pots, pretty, meant to contain her, contain me, stifle my growth while I simultaneously give him energy. I was meant for gardens and fields of dreams, but this relationship, it was propagating thoughts and prayers only. That we'd not shared photosynthesis into a spiral. I was meant for depth, not death. There was too much spacing between us. It'd take a miracle to grow us. Sewn into this relationship, whole eyes aglow, staring deep into his soul, lit by beauty that revealed itself only to be potential. This was to be mutually beneficial. He and I risked something, and past experiences soiled it. I didn't know how low tussling and sediments of his spirit would take me. He was more desert rose to my sunflower. It irritates me. I thought he was Helios, and so now, like Clyde, I'm potentially dying inside because heliotrope isn't hydrangea. Does well in dry places, but still needs light to follow, and he seldom has goodness to shine upon me. A bit shady, his light overshadowed by violets and other bleeding hearts, and I, sunflower, have no counterpart to face. Even in theory, We couldn't be boo. Okay? So I took a break. So I took a break, chose to be dormant. Per any old gardener, I'm not dead, but I did choose to shed petals. They're called rays. Had me blinded, served as the beacon to the one who left me stung, stunned, stunted. But I could see past his pain, our future was waning. So instead of bending over backwards to accommodate or searching for a ring for support, I chose to bloom heavily. Bowed body boldly stopped stalking slithers of sunshine on what would work if we weren't wilting. I can't, I won't be a stigma. I choose to produce, shoot seeds of forgiveness from tiny pistils that make up who I am. I can't, I can't grow my heart again, but the seeds of a sunflower do improve heart health, boost immunity, source of vitamin E, emotion, perfect for when man types ILUVU. I don't want to take an L. UV raised the question of whether I'll ever be enough for him, whom I love as he is, not looking for eros, not an event, maybe an experience, an event sent, a human, not quite green with envy when his blues are grafted into my yellows, willing to let go, be free, give a listening ear, let it bud, and reflect and receive the light and the love that I, sunflower, was born to so freely give. I am a sunflower. No, I'm LJ Landy. You can find me at ELLEJLANDY. If you like what you heard, please follow me.
Mm, that desert flower, that line, I just saw them as that motherfucker as a cactus. Like he ain't nothing but a cactus. He just prickly and just sucking you dry, girl. His prickly ass. Um, so I got three. I'm gonna need my next three artists. So please come to the side. So I think this Kara, Kara. Kara, I know I was gonna mess it up. Kara, Aline, and Salt, please come to the side. But right now I have Mia Monet coming to say, clap that for Mia, y'all. Come on up here, Mia.
Hey. All right. My name is Mia Monet. I don't have any socials, so hey. I'm from Detroit, so what up though? This poem is for my mother. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Carry me home like shucking corn on my grandmother's back porch. See, on that back porch, she shared as much wisdom as she could shove into the head of a 5-year-old because she knew she wouldn't always be here. So we shook corn. And with every clean ear, she gave me rules to life like, you got to give respect to get it. And even though you give it, you won't always get it back, but nonetheless still give it because two wrongs don't make a right. Taught me to say yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am. Yes, sir, and no, sir. You put a miss or mister in front of anyone's name you perceive to be an elder and do what you love. So you'll never work a day in your life. Carry me home like grandma's hands, and how grandma's hands made breakfast every morning. Back then, didn't appreciate homemade biscuits and grits over frosted flakes. Now I miss grandma's hands. Or what about church on Sunday mornings and church on Sunday afternoons and church on Sunday evenings? Because we church so much, still got church in my bones. But give me that old time religion. I still got Holy Communion running through my bloodstream. Carry me home like acting up in school and getting my ass whooped in school because mama didn't wait to carry me home. She taught me where you act up is where you get fucked up. So I learned to get my act together. Carry me home like trips down south to meet kinfolk. Getting to know my kinfolk, I'm gonna be honest, laughing at my kinfolk because they talk kind of funny. Or having to use an outhouse and not understanding the significance of that outhouse that sat next to that shack that no one ever went into, but nonetheless, every visit to Alabama, I saw that shack. Not realizing that that shack is where generations back called home. These fields that I now played in were the same fields that my ancestors tended. Never would they imagine that this little brown girl would run freely in them. Carry me home. Like when we got back home and grandma stopped eating. I didn't understand why grandma stopped eating. These little brown fingers were the only ones to get grandma to start eating again. Messy peanut butter crackers that she only ate because my little brown fingers made them. We played the Ensure game. I take one sip, she takes two. Must be why I love the taste of Ensure now. Carry me home. Like begging mama to sleep in grandmama's bed. Even though grandmama's bed was a hospital bed, her hip, her side still felt like home. Mama trying to tell me I can't sleep there, but grandma said it was okay. You see, grandma's words always trump. Carry me home. Like that night, grandma knew she was being carried home. So she just let me rest there on her side. Let me lay down all my troubles in the world until God called her home. Not home. Will never feel the same again. That's that piece. Thank y'all.
All right. Since we cannot follow her socially, make sure you tell her hello before we leave. All right. Thank you for that piece. We done had Harvey's grandma and then her ma. I just picture that big fork and spoon on the wall. Who over 40 remember that big ass wood fork and spoon on the wall? What?
Who got beef with it though?
I was getting ready to say, who could have had something with that big fork and spoon? Thank God they didn't have a knife with that set, boy. Good God, it was just the fork and the spoon. Damn, y'all just took me home. All right, so real quick, y'all. Where you go? Where you go? I lost him. Zach, where you at, Zach? He must have stepped outside. Okay, cool. I'm gonna call him in a second. All right, so we're gonna keep going. I'm gonna bring him up because Zach is a part of the One Poetry. What you see right here, these lights, that camera, that's that brother right there. So I'm gonna call him up when he comes back and he's outside taking care of business. So here we go. Right? I said it right. Kara. See, damn. Yeah, Detroit we. Oh hell no. Hell no, I done heard about that. Kiara, come on up here, like, clap it up for Kiara, y'all. A lady, you on my deck, so.
Hi. My Instagram is poetry and pink, all spelled out. My father has always been one spark away from explosion. A detonation cord so sensitive you could barely even hug him. So my feet learned diplomacy before language, tiptoeing around pressure plates, knowing the battlefield was just his fucked up childhood, and I was born into his battlefield. We held our breath like ceasefires. Knew humanitarian aid had no place here, that closed doors were just as binding as international law, and that his inner child was an occupation of our homeland, and I was born into his siege. He was one IED away from mass casualty. Just an armored man with no defense except self-destruction, so he suicide bombed, blew up everything around him with one caveat. He was the only one left standing. All bomb and no suicide, all explosion and no accountability. My father taught me that men were weapons of mass destruction and they all must be mad, managing anger destructively, moody and destabilized, ticking time bombs, and I am always the target. A man once asked me why I looked at him the same way one looks down the barrel of a gun. And I was too afraid to tell him that men have been firing at me my whole life, that sometimes the person that feeds you and the man that holds the weapon belong to the same body. So love never felt like safety, just a different kind of battlefield. And I am just trying to unlearn this instinct to survive love like it is guerrilla warfare. What a strange concept to describe to someone who grew up on safe soil, who never learned to read footsteps like incoming fire. Do you get it yet? That my father learned how to parent the way dictators learn genocide, and I am Black Ops trained at reading changes in tone and body language as trigger warnings. But that is the thing about nuclear weapons. Once they are created, there is no destroying them. I have dismantled his warhead, but the core of his reactor remains hazardous, so I hunker down in the shelter of my adulthood. A refugee from the place I once called home, carrying only what I could salvage, a nervous system and a blueprint of war. I still hear loud noises like their air raid sirens. Still measure love by how quickly it will turn a home to dust. Nobody tells you that when you leave a war zone, the war doesn't just end, it follows you. I carry my father's artillery in an arsenal of muscle memory, searching for a place safe enough to disarm, hoping I don't detonate as easily as he always did. Home. Thank you. I have books with me. It's a book of alliteration, 26 poems, one for each letter of the alphabet. They're only $20. So come find me. Thank you.
Breathe again, breathe again. Y'all know y'all. I don't know the rest of it. My fault. I don't know that. And what is that? See, that's what I say. Oh, yeah, breathe again. Um, I know one thing. I'll never mess her name up again, boy. I know it now. Kiera. Kiara. The way y'all said it sounded like Kiara. Kiara. I thought I said anyway. I can say this. Aline. Hey. And then Salt, you on deck. Clap it up for Aline, y'all. Aline, Aline, Aline. Salt, you on deck. Can my fan come back in?
Hello, everyone. My name is Aline, and I will be doing a poem titled Let Me Love You. Love me, or love me not. I'm not here for your tricks, the games, none of that. I just want to be loved. And I want to give you my love, a love so pure most haven't even discovered. No queen should have to suffer from a love wrapped in fraudulent acts and a poisonous bond. Blocking what I deserve, too busy dealing with you suckers. Hooked on a toxic glue, fooled for, I can't live without you, yet your icy cold cut words slid deep within my chest, yet the purple stains down my legs makes me second guess. Another bad blow to my bruised belly, and I still give you my request to love me or to love me not. And what's beyond the black and blues you've tattooed on my nude from your rapid switch of moods is the cuts no one else can see. The deep wounds inside of me, in my mind, on my heart. The reasons I even put up with this painful shit, mind fucked to where I'm craving no one else but you. I feel sick and I wish it was the flu. I let you damage me, break me down to where my only scream for help now is, baby, let me love you. Thank you. Thank you. And again, my name is Aline. You can find me on all platforms as Sip on Lean because we sipping on poetry. So Sip on Lean. Thank you.
Hey, love will make you do some crazy shit. Crazy shit. Haiku. Her legs are higher than her standards, and his pants are low like his dreams. Coming up next. And Zach, don't leave, bro. Don't leave, because yeah, cool. I'm gonna bring you back to Salt. So Salt, you ready? Yeah. Clap it up for Salt, y'all. Clap it up for Salt. SALT. Yeah.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing? I'm Saul. Y'all can follow me on Instagram at Samojules, SAMOJEWELZ. I don't know if y'all was already prefaced. There's some food in the back. I'm a real big foodie. I haven't vouched for them yet, but um, I really enjoy like good food. So this is what this poem is about. If you think the brands or bands spent to ice out your hands will make me a fan, then your taste, bud, is bland. And don't get me wrong though, if you got some racks to make ice diamonds turn black, then do that, Jack. It ain't my thing. Not for this queen. I move my own light to shine, a natural bling. I want my king to want more than ice on his sweet teas, more like seasonings on rice and red beans. You have no flavor, letting that ice water you down. Get you this hot lemon pepper stepper. This is all taste and satisfaction. I ain't looking for no glitter or fake gold, just a center to feel whole. I want some home cooked love that'll make me fall off the bone. Something that gets messy like oxtails and wet gravy or sweet mango kisses your mouth left speechless and succulence gets me sucked F me up into submission. Cause I'm on a mission. And by that I mean he. Tasting his sweet love in the morning, afternoon, or evening, or whenever my God ordained man pleases his sweetness. He can eat this whenever. Indulge into this craving and convert it into a healthy energy. Smoothie King wouldn't have nothing on me. The way I the way I pray for your nutritional protection to fight temptation throughout your day that calls from a donut shop before work. Cause it may look good, smell good. I know you bagged a few couple hoes because you couldn't have just one. Cheated on a good thing. Now look what you've done. Because it's patience for feeding your soul. It takes about 45 minutes to an hour to make a good roux, about 4 hours on a low heat simmer to make some beef stew, about 24 hours for us to marinate in some intimacy. My man, come dig into me, into a life where you'll never have to think twice. Is she good for me? I'm better than that. I'm gonna make sure you poop every day. Releasing all that toxic and decomposed bile that had you constipated and sick from past relations where your pants couldn't fit. Cause I'm it. I'm everything I need and willing to let you experience what real love tastes like. Thank
Yeah, Salt. Salt say, I'm that good high blood pressure. I'm that type of salt. This salt is good high blood pressure. They call me Lowry sometimes. Girl, sprinkle you on anyway. Hey, again, when you are not here and when they leave, you go on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Those phones right there running, that camera's running, these lights are happening because this brother right here that travels with the man that does, I'm gonna bring the man up later. But right now, I want y'all to meet the man that's making it happen. Clap it up for my man, Zach, y'all. Zach, come on in, Zach. Y'all make some noise for your host one time. Make some noise for your DJ one time. I'm coming all the way from Houston, Texas to be with y'all today. And I'm happy to make that trip every time. It's a beautiful city, it's beautiful people. And it's been on my spirit, my heart a lot lately. I'm gonna do this little speech and I'm gonna get out of here, I promise. But like community, man, community, bro. We got so many good people in our lives, or at least in our proximity, yet so many of us feel alone. And like I don't really know why that is, but like you can reach out to the person next to you, and I promise you they're gonna appreciate that a lot more than you think. All right. I'm gonna do this poem real quick and get out of your hair. Um, it's called Water. That's crazy as hell. You gonna make me switch it. But no. This one's about community. This is about community. Bro, I'm trying to work. I'm fucking with you, bro. All right, bro. Okay, watch me turn these words into water, this water into wine, this wine into a Red Sea. Undo the part, fill up your heart, make your heart go back to beating again. Step back from beating yourself up about things you cannot change this world. It spins with the weight of 8 billion beating human hearts, and it does not plan to stop. Whether you like it or not, this life, it is a burden, but a precious one to bear. And you don't have to carry it alone. Grab a phone or a friend or my hand, take it, but never for granted. There's plenty of people that want to leave you out to dry and watch you harden like granite, like desert, like canyon. Watch this world crack you open, leave you broken, leave you barren, leave you lost in a sandstorm surging like tsunami. But remember, these words are water. There's moisture in these molecules, ripples in this reverb, a wave in my voice flowing from my heart to yours. Let it consume you, wash over like the moon is full, like the tide only knows how to rise. Make your body a beach, never a desert. Sometimes you might break, but you'll always come back together. Come back.
We do this together. Every person is a drop, and every drop dries up alone, evaporates faster. And listen, I'm not saying you can't be alone. I'm just saying you don't have to be. I'm just saying there's a 5 oceans and 7 seas, and with all of this water, why would you ever go thirsty? I'm just saying, y'all, dehydration, it fucking sucks. You can take my word for it. Remember, it's water. Thank y'all so much. Charlie, exactly. Before, I'm telling you, I don't want it to stop, but I mean, I already told the poets we're gonna keep the mic going. We're gonna keep the mic going. Yeah, yeah. Bring that back. Can we get that in the intermission? All right, bet we get that in the intermission. That's what's up. That's my only request. Cool. So I have Miracle Beauty and the Hood Poet. Please come to the side. Miracle Beauty and the Hood Poet. Where y'all at? Where's Miracle? Right there. I want y'all to clap it up for Miracle. Clap for Miracle. Beauty, the Hood Poet, and Destiny's Miracle come to the side.
How y'all doing this evening? You can follow me on social media at Miracle the Poet. Before we continue, let's reset the energy. On the count of three, we're gonna inhale all that good, good, and then we're gonna exhale all that bad, bad. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, exhale. You ever masturbate so good your pussy start jumping like he caught the Holy Ghost? Oh God. No, 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 no. Why? Hear me out. You ever masturbate so good your pussy start jumping like he caught the Holy Ghost? Almost thumping itself into a second coming, and you lay there, limbs lazy, soul halfway repentant, but your skin still hot off the release. I'll be caught between regret and relief. Like, was that self-care or spiritual warfare? These are real questions. I'm still at debate at what that masturbate do. The Bible don't mention a middle ground, just fire or purity, flesh or spirit, white or wicked. But what about me in my bed with my breath calling out to God when my body calls out to itself? Does this take me out of alignment, or is this how I find my center? Is climax another name for climbing back to someone who left me long before I learned how to give it to myself? Maybe my fingers be trying to find what no man has earned. Maybe this ain't sin. Maybe it's memory. Maybe it's a reminder of every time I gave too much to someone just enough to crave again. I moaned once and my own name came out. Like, hey, ain't no, listen, listen. I moaned, I moaned once and my own name came out. It felt like resurrection. It felt like God saw me and let me. So now I lay here, not broken, just breathing in the stillness of knowing I know myself better than most ever tried to. I'm still learning how to love myself without mistaking it for missing someone. And still, I ain't sure if I need to pray or just sleep. Thank y'all.
What? Hey, hold on. I'm sorry. My fingers are stuck to the button right now. My, you got all sticky up here. Girl, got this shit all sticky up here. That's what's up. Hey, pussy don't fail me now. That was right on time. I didn't know what you were gonna play after that, but whatever it didn't fail me. Y'all having a good time? Well, anybody, who's treated this like date night? Anybody doing date night? That's what's up. That's what's up. Real quick, all the fellas that was like, "Put the game on. Get your ass in the car." Any fellas that feel like that? Like, put the game on. I don't give a fuck. You said any night I want to pick, this the night we going, motherfucker. You shouldn't have bet on the motherfucking game. But hey, that's it. Anybody. Hold up. Anybody bring yourself out on a date? That's what's up. Fuck it. Go out by yourself. Treat yourself. Do that shit. I do it. I take myself out. I go dancing. I go eating. And I go home. I look in the mirror and go, nigga, you know what's next. Dick, don't fail me now. That's the remix. That's the remix to. Coming up next, Beauty. Where you at, Beauty? Come on up here, Beauty. We got Beauty, then we got the Hood Poet, then we got Destiny's Miracle, y'all. Let's clap it up for Beauty, y'all. Clap it up for Beauty.
Hey y'all. I am Beauty. I am from Houston. Thank you. I am from Houston. I follow Juan, when I can, because baby, I'm a mama. I was just telling baby that last time I seen him, I was pregnant with my son. Baby messed around and had a daughter. But anyways, if y'all, we'll get to that in a second. If y'all like what y'all hear, I am the Beauty, THA Beauty with three eyes. And let me tell y'all about her birth. I didn't know I was off beat until you. I was surviving on rhythm that wasn't mine, moving fast, loving hard, but never in time. Then you came. On early morning, while the world was hitting snooze, you hit purpose. They named you Cadence, and I felt that. Not just the name, a warning. God said, you can't outrun this. So I gave you the very thing that would teach you to face it is different. When your healing has your face, my cover girl, I smiled when they said I was having a girl, but fear began to whisper. Don't you repeat what you survived, yet I knew the assignment. Because see, where I'm from, love don't always sound like love. Sometimes it sounds like silence. Sometimes it sounds like be strong. Sometimes there's no sound at all. Cadence is key, and I didn't trust mine. I was scared I would raise her in the same key, so I prayed for a shift. Don't make me tough, but make me gentle. Then you got here and everything sped up. 3 days in the NICU, your heart racing like life had somewhere to be. Left me standing here thinking how my baby is named Kaden that she can't catch her own beat. So I leaned in and whispered, slow down, baby girl. You ain't got to rush life. Mommy's still learning too. And somehow it did. Your heart found its rhythm. Now minds can follow. So from now on, your little laugh will remind me to slow down. So from now on, when my heart start drumming with fear, your hand will remind me that we ain't running no more. We living. Your name, Cadence. Every time I say it, it resets me. Now, baby girl, you didn't just enter my life. You put my heart back on beat. Hold on.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I was just acting a fool. Now you got me feeling bad. I ain't got no jokes for poems like that, but nah, that's what's up, y'all, for real. Okay, so we got two more that we're gonna bring up. The man who puts this on. So we have the Hood Poet. You ready, soldier? The Hood Poet, you are next. I mean, you're now, and Destiny's Miracle, you were on deck. We're gonna do that. Then we got intermission. Everybody who signed the list, trust me, we are flowing through. We're gonna get y'all on. So let's go. Clap it up for the Hood Poet, y'all. The Hood Poet, the Hood Poet.
My name is the Hood Poet, and I recently just moved here this week from Ohio.
Something that I've learned is I'm a lot more country than I thought I was. When I was younger, I used to hitchhike trains. I lived by a railroad track, and that inspired this poem, Trip to Kentucky. I don't follow a typical tempo, so I'm gonna just speak how I speak. And I'm not here to tell a fantasy. This piece is about me. I hitchhiked a train as a teen to Kentucky. Not because I thought my mama didn't love me, nah. I knew that she did, but I was a kid that gave all I could give. I was at my wits' end, and thus we let the story begin. The trailer read, car 466. I had $62.86 and a half pack of cigs and a half fifth of gin. I was good as could get, but I burnt through it quick, and then I was in a sticky position. Other side of the river, I seen a partition. I was drunk in my adolescence, listening to Evanescence, thinking, how could heaven send this difficult life to such an innocent mind? I went to the shelter and asked if they had a bed for the night. She said, yeah, but it's not nice. I said, that's all right, and spent my night next to a junkie. It made it kind of hard to sleep. I had just entered my teens. I was drawing comparisons between him and me, circumstantial similarities. We both had the same place to sleep. We both woke up with nothing to eat. We both suffered from defeat. So when he woke, I decided to speak and see if he needed anything. He said, I don't take handouts from niggers. Almost forgot what waters I had crossed, where the white man would rather die than take help from the other kind, but I can't sit here and lie, I was a bit offended. Even coming from a junkie afflicted with addiction. He had holes on his clothes and half his teeth were missing. So how's he talking down to me given his condition? I was laying down, I reverted to sitting like, who the fuck is he kidding? Looked him in his eyes and said, watch your mouth, cause I'll beat your ass, boy. He laughed and said back, indeed you will, but I'll stab you back, boy. And even though I was a kid, I still had some wit, so I pulled out a 10 and his eyes got big. I said, ain't that some shit? Now look how quick you willing to bend. Now say sorry. And I should have smacked him in his shit, but I just put back my 10. Many lessons in the life that we live. Be mindful of the situations you put yourself in and watch what you say, even if it's to a kid, and be careful who you assist. Only an ungrateful dog bites the hand that feeds it, especially for no reason. I'll never accept that type of treatment. I am Black history. Thank you. I am the Hood Poet. You can find me online, THEHOODPOET. Thank y'all, I appreciate it.
I ain't gonna lie, the first time he said nigga, I was like, he is light skinned, right? And y'all looking like a motherfucker. Some of y'all was like, cause y'all like, y'all was about to snap and go, ooh, wait a minute. I don't know how I'm gonna snap. The brother light skinned, y'all, so give it up for him, goddammit. I got you, Hood Poet. Shoot. Y'all funny as shit. I know my crowds. I know my crowds. Boy. Hey, fuck it, we keeping it real. All right, so one more, then we can bring my the man up. Destiny's Miracle, you ready? Yeah. Clap it up for Destiny's Miracle, y'all. Clap it for Destiny.
Good evening, loves. I am Destiny's Miracle. My gift is God. I am the present. So catch this blessing. Who are you speaking for? Galatians 1:10. For do I now persuade God or men? Or do I seek to please men? For if I yet to please men, I shouldn't be a servant of God. Who are you speaking for when you say we are a great and powerful nation? Are you addressing this country as a mouth for his creations? Who are you speaking to when you say we are a great and powerful nation? Are you talking about the same nation you mock with your own translation? Are you talking to the citizens that are killed with no hesitation? Are you talking to the people on the streets with no homes as a destination? With blinded eyes and deaf ears, ignorance will fall on these questions. For power is your only motivation. To mock someone by definition is to attack with ridicule, contempt, or derision. How not your words be a mockery of his vision? That your laws are set to precision, while most of the nation minds are imprisoned in ignorance against all that is written. And yet by his blood, we are all still forgiven. And yet, in the blood of his children, do we lose sight of his vision? For God sent not his son into the world to condemn the world, but that the world through him might be saved. It's what these laws don't mention. Are you talking about to the one nation that pledged allegiance to a flag? Are you talking to the government for which it stands? With an extensive vocabulary describing your plans, articulating aggressively to put faith in your hands, while figuratively speaking, or how you make a change, when all you look for is acceptance from the wealthy man. That makes you proud to be an American? Are you talking to the one nation with laws you want other countries to obey? The same nation where no refuge can save the hireling or slave from the terror or flight or gloom of the grave? The same nation where we are the hirelings and the Mike Browns, Trayvon Martins, and Cyrus Belton see those graves and with one finger over the lip, shh, and the murderer gets paid? Do we dare praise the power that have made and preserved us a nation? Then conquer we must, if our cause it is just, and this be our model, and God is our trust. Are you truly subjecting yourself to sympathizing with us? Are you speaking for a nation, or are you speaking for us? Every morning I wake, it's revelations I seek. In the end, it is him I seek. In the end, it's because of him I speak. In the beginning, he spoke for me by simply saying, let there be. So when they ask you, who do you speak for? Just remember, you don't speak for me.
Oh man. And off the mic, she sweet as a motherfucker, boy. She don't even talk like that off the mic. She be like, yeah, boo. On the mic, she like, wow, fuck 'em up, boy. Bullshit. Hey, real quick, we're gonna bring up this man right here. Like I said, the reason this is going on right here, right now, um, making the stamp with poetry, traveling the country, selling out on the West Coast. First time out there, just selling out back to back, Saturday, Friday and Saturday night. Proud of you, bro. Not letting anything stop you. I want y'all to clap it up for the man of the hour, the man that's gonna pay me when I leave here. Clap it up for Amir, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. The man with my money.
You see, the thing about that money is, I'm just kidding. What's happening in Washington, D.C.? How are y'all doing tonight? Yeah. Thank y'all for being out here. There's so much going on this weekend. I think it's awesome that y'all are at this poetry show. If you like it, we will be back here at the Yours Truly Hotel on September 12th. So, and we actually are sending E-Baby to Baltimore. So if you like this show, you can also check us out in Baltimore. He's going to be our host in Baltimore next or in September. And we're going to have K-Love host this show. So if you haven't seen K-Love the poet, amazing, amazing poet as well. Is it cool if I do a poem for y'all? Yeah? Okay. So again, y'all, my name's Amir Safi, and I'm a poet, but I prefer the noun Bardist. You ain't gotta be hard to outwork the hardest. I'm a farmer planting bars when it is not time to harvest. I watch my bars grow into bars like I'm at Avant. Rewind, remind me, what's that bar again? If I drop that bar again, then it's a bargain bin. Oh, snap. My bars get snaps and snap bars, and when they're feeling themselves, they flip back to snap back. My bars are bars of the times, y'all. They hop and skip genres. They are double Dutch and double entendres. I guess you could call them Shondas. Rhymes, my bars nice. Stay light on their feet, dig deep and flightless. Listen, y'all, they try to put me on a no-fly list, but I'm the flyest, and you can't bar up the sky, bitch. You don't understand. My bars stay stuck like they're Cardi B busting out the belly band. My bars heavy, my bar ton, but I am no simp, son. I am swimming. And Barton Springfield's listen to the sound of silence with Simon and Art Barfunkel. I'm swerving. Curses and hearses. Serving up verses like I'm employee of the month at Sabaro. Don't ever forget. What day comes before tomorrow? America tried to ban us, but this country could not bar me with an army, outbar me or guard me. I'll put up 16 and a quarter like I'm James Harden, Gnarls Barkley, or Charles Hartley. I'm actually Harley Quinn on John Stark's Harley. I'm Baria Starks meets Brianna Bar sipping tea with Baby Bop and Barney at the house of Tarly. Fermenting barley, I'm effed up. I try to keep my head up even when I see low green. I ask death, yo, what else does a Grim Reapo bring? I'm the homecoming king, a mix between Aziz and Bari and Rupi bars. They try to tell me that I'm a monkey with these bars. But really, I'm a person. I'm a Persian, so I'm more like Barius the Great. Americans want to call me a terrorist, but I'm Iranian and American. So I guess the rest of the world, I'm a barbarian. There's so much hate in this world that it will make you feel like you were barking in the parking lot, but maybe we should all stop parking in the barking lot. I am barking and snarling. Umbarku barsting from the seam, serving up gnarly Jabari bar knuckle boxing bars like a barista from Nuck If You Buck is my national anthem. I don't know the words to the song, but I know what I'm supposed to do when it comes on. Like Mario, I'm Super Nintendo with the ninja stars. Listen, y'all, I've got bars. From Texas to the Middle East, Allahu Akbar is to praise God and make people run away afraid of me. And I quote, I pledge allegiance to the bars. That's Brinley Caballero. Don't ever forget what day comes before tomorrow.
Amir. Okay, look, y'all, we're gonna take a 6 to 7 minute break. A 6 to 7 minute break. You can step outside, go get a drink. I'll be right here with the shirts. If you want to grab a shirt, they're $20. Harvey has books. We have artists who have books. So we'll be right back with the second half and our feature clown, y'all. We'll be right back, y'all. Out 3 minutes, 3 minutes. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, welcome back. We are back, y'all. We are back. Let's get right back into the show. To my crew over there to my left. What's up, y'all? Hey, we back. We back. This how I'm gonna get y'all, this how I can get y'all attention. Haiku. Haiku. If your body is his apartment, your heart will never be his home. Haiku. Black women give birth to black futures so we can have black history. All right, so oh, where you at? Oh, you come back in, oh? Yeah. So on deck, we're going right back into it. We're going right back into it. So I need Rage come to the side, Kanat to the side, and ooh, it don't say ooh, but I'm gonna fuck this name up. Ooh, I'm gonna spell it. Nope. Yeah, I'm telling you. You said wow, yeah, and trust me, I wouldn't have been a good elementary teacher. I'd have been fucking all y'all kids' names up. You can see, all y'all kids had nicknames in my class. Yeah, Shorty Bad Hair, Little Smart Mouth. Yeah, that's your kids' names. Yeah, trust that. All right, so I got Kirubel. How do I pronounce it? How do I pronounce it, bro? Carabel. Damn, I could have got that. No, I couldn't because I was fucking up. Kara. I'm still fucking it up. The poor baby. I'm messing her name up. All right, so now, Kirabu. Damn, I'm practicing. Put it like this. Hey, oh, where you at, oh? This brother right here puts on what you see right now in the DMV area. Much respect to Juan Poetry, bouncing around, knowing that these type of events are already here, but what you see online, you ask for it. When he leaves, there's another event that does this monthly. And the beautiful thing about the community is Amir said, yo, come out and spit your shit. Let the people know that you here. Oh, this how it is, how open it is. So ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna come up here and give it shit. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I want you to follow Pure Poetry Live. And the images that you see on there, all the videos and shit, that's not AI. That's real shit what's going on. That's real shit. So clap it up for my man, over the poet, y'all. Come on up here, I'll tell you, bro. Appreciate it. You know what creates poverty? Young men wilding in the dark. It's because they bank accounts low, but they mind still sharp. It's because there's a bunch of haves, but even more have-nots. And they won't talk to proper opportunities, just conveniently pass the rock. And all this you see them doing, is learned behavior. Most of these dudes know how to multiply, flip, and add to divide the work before they ever knew of a savior. And if this is all you've ever known or all you've ever seen, then it's nothing to put the gun to his beam or the eagle to his chest. But I pray daily the love we show these youngins who been hurt in the street one day cut to the bulletproof vest. Because there's nothing worse than seeing niggas getting celebrated for not doing their best.
Mediocrity is being celebrated, people, and that's the real gun that's killing us. These dudes hungry like they ain't never ate. So hungry, they're willing to risk their freedom to take what's on your dinner plate. All because of lack of resources. This ain't up for debate. They throw them in jungle and get mad when they turn into apes. But see, in the jungle, it's survival of the fittest. Picture walking through your neighborhood with no street lights on, like you walking through Guinness, and they wanted the world, but only records they hold ain't the ones that's spinning, living a life of sins, because a dot bring everything he know to a halt. And wait, I know I said that shit fast. I'ma bring it back. There's some bars in the bars. I gotta make sure y'all get that. We good? So I said, picture walk through your neighborhood with no street lights on, like you walking through Guinness. Now think Guinness World Book records, the ones they hold ain't the ones for spinning. Living a life of sins because a dot from the bean turned everything he know to a halt and ended. Wait, don't a dot or period end your sentence? Young boy said, dog, I ain't scared to be a memory. I just hope if I make this one more quick move, my block still remember me. And make sure my RIPT match the new issue delivery. I'd rather die a G than struggle in this misery. What a mystery. If only our young kings and queens know their history. But see, I see them every day in the hood. Cell phone going on. Zzz. She hit me to chill. My man go ask me how I feel. That's mom. I know she praying for me. And these niggas want me to rob and steal. I'm just scared this energy gonna shift. Scared to jump off that cliff. And my man's scared to go back to his block because he know they gonna make him move them bricks. When I'm simply scared to take risks, he just trying to smoke spliffs. They say, man, that nigga always high. I tell him, yeah, that's where his greatness is. People around here, people around here get high because we be feeling low. And I finally realized when my young homies be sipping lean because the men be dying quick, they just trying to finally move slow and really take advantage of the time they have. Because in the hood at 15, dog, you a grown man. And at 18, you looking at borrowed time. And any year you see after 21 is looked at as an act of God. My God, remind your sons and daughters their royalty and to pick their crowns up off the ground. I just pray that when they lift their hands held high to place it where it truly belongs, they ain't greeted like Mike Brown. See round here, nobody preaching leadership. Police the shepherd, we the sheep and shit. You did not follow the master, you end up a trending topic or Instagram post or media disaster. And see, CNN can't see the predicament we in, where teenage souls are being snatched from men. And men of old no longer stand for that truth. All they do is tell stories about yesteryear if they was young, what they would do, but they never do it. Rappers spitting fiction, kids go do it. Bernie Sanders march with the king, shit, why won't we do it? Is there a price tag on your life? Can you Google it? Kimbo Slice forced his whole life and then 42 died losing it. I must be losing it. My men die, we drink some and pour some from the cup. Streets keep calling me every single day and somehow I keep hanging up. They say the truth out there. Well, it's kind of hard to find, bruh. But these days, the truth and lies similar and dressed up like Future and Designer. We kill and die over designer, but won't live for the truth though. When it's building time, you know how bars get boost mobile. You know how bars be dropping off. I just can't see why we can't see what they dropping off. And they say this life costs. And a lot of y'all listening, this shit just sound cliche. But if you look like me and you ain't using this out here, my nigga, you headed to the grave.
Over the poet, y'all. Over the poet, follow pure poetry live. All right, so we right back into it. Now, is it Pariah? Rage. Where you at, sis? Pariah's Rage? I got it right? Oh, get that shit on camera. I got that shit. All right, Pariah's Rage, come on up here, love. Kanai, you were on deck, and Karibu, right? Yeah, two in a row, boy. Two hands. Clap it up for Pariah's Rage, y'all. Clap it up for sis. Clap it up. Clap it. Let me hear y'all clap.
Hi everyone. Don't mind me. I couldn't wear those heels no more. On Instagram it's Legend of Tia. Tia is spelled Tiha. I can say it afterwards, but let's get into this. Kneel, and we might spare you. Bow your head, make yourself smaller than the accusations, and we might spare you. The Lord's Prayer, and they might spare you. Speak each holy word with trembling lips, offer your tongue as tribute, and they might spare you. Name me monster, name me wicked, name me witch, name me woman, confess, and I might spare you. Spare who? I am a witch. Yeah, I said it. Let the word settle heavy in the air. Let it bleed from your ears like poison. I have learned to wear worse names, but I am guilty of no crime. I hereby answer to the name villain. For history has learned to make its women monsters, yet I am not the coward who started a fire and ran. So tell me, who is it that truly needs forgiveness? Confess, and I might spare you. Burn the witch. Burn the witch, burn the witch. A cry that sounds louder than mine and spreads further than the rumor that carried me to the stake. Yes, burn her. The one who spoke too loudly, the one who loved too freely, the one who refused to confuse obedience with virtue. Burn me. Tie me down with rope angrily because you can never tie me down in life. Nail me to the stake because you can never keep me in my place. Lay wet in my feet because you can bring me to my knees. Burn us. Every woman who is called dangerous for possessing a voice, every daughter who inherited fury instead of silence, every girl who chose herself. Well-behaved women don't make history. So with me, I will burn the patriarchy. I claim these flames as mine, my anger, my fury. What kind of fool seeks to destroy a phoenix of fire? Don't you know this element was born from my womb? So flames of rage, roots of sorrow, heed my word, my will is as follows. With me will burn these laws written for ownership onto bodies they never created. And every system that still mistakes control for justice. Every time my rights are stripped away to consider a man or an undefined cell that's still deemed to be worth more than mine, I am more than a womb. So burn the underpayment of our hours, the discount placed upon our labor. I will make ashes of the pink tax. Let my flames reach every echo of no that wasn't listened to, and every place where no isn't enough to me. No, stop touching me. Go away. Leave me alone where violence is excused, repeated, and protected. Burn with me every place where I am not a person, but a possession, wrapped in law and tradition. Every place that pretends I don't have a name in the name of the Father, the Son, and the regular ghost, because ain't nothing holy about scripture written to silence. And to the woman who stand here and tell me that feminism is unnecessary. You can't stand in the freedom you inherited and spit on the fire that built it. You insult the very reason your words are able to come out your mouth without permission. You've been woman all your life just to stand against your own side. What the fuck is wrong with you? Blessed be Surgeon of Truth, Ida B. Wells, Susan B. Anthony, Malala Yousafzai, Elizabeth Cady Stanton, Mary Church Terrell, and many others remembered for their footprints on the road to liberation, women who stood in a world that denied their names and spoke it anyway, who were told no and built movements off of the echo, women who knew that every freedom is paid for twice, once by those who demanded and again by those who inherited. Blessed be the woman before me. So when they burn me and you feel that phoenix rising, you will kneel to me. Everything you can do, I can do and have done bleeding. So I will ask you again, what kind of fool seeks to destroy a phoenix of fire? You cannot make a grave out of a birthplace. So kneel. Kneel to the woman you've hurt, to the woman you've erased, to the woman you silenced, bruised, broken, bruised in this place. Kneel to a fire you can't never contain. Kneel to the woman race, and we might spare you. Come home. And that's Legend of Tia on Instagram. T.S. Legend of Tia, Tiha. Thank you.
Yeah. Man, you could have played anything after that. You could have went back to the 80s. Ooh, ladies first, ladies first. Okay, y'all too young. Forget y'all. Forget y'all. All right, Lemonade, you were on deck, and then Annie. So right now I have Caribou. Shit, come on, help me. Huh? Carabelle. Clap it up for Carabelle, y'all. I gotta get names right, y'all. That's gotta respect. Carabelle's up, and Lemonade and Annie, y'all on deck.
Hey, sweet love. I knew it was you because it had to be. The frequency in your tone vibrate my bones, made my soul feel like it was glad to see home. Hey, sweet love. I see past the disguise that you're cloaked in. The beautiful design that men claim caused them to lose focus. You. I see you. I see the life in your eyes. Stay with me in this moment. Lock in mind. Sit.
They say speak up, bro.
Got you, got you. All right. Stay with me in this moment and lock in mind. Sit with a soft and steady gaze as your silk legs weaves its threads around my waist. You see truth in my eyes. Heat fills the gap between your thighs as the pressure builds, the swelling between mine. Hey, sweet love, stay with me. Not all passion is all lasting, so love is key. I see the love in you that is me, the sun, the moon, and galaxies, a shining star that gave birth to the goddess you are. I'm just grateful to know you breathe. Allow your eyes to soften into mine. I lean into this tight tension and heat. We gave rise. We alchemized these chemicals and served the love that gave birth to the truth in us that's identical. Sweet, sweet love. Entering your ocean, open flame, a sweet hug grips me, bringing me closer in all of you, feeling all of me, stroke to swim. Slowly, diving deeper in your sea to see where I can reach the rest of you that is me. We are one. A split soul swimming in unified passion, my guided strokes under the heat of the blazing sun, my making splashes over our surface, love, my. Oh, yeah. Yeah. My sweet love, open up for me. Keep me wrapped in your love, trust in me. Uh, Open up for me. Keep me wrapped in your love, trust in me. I am not the past, love. What you see is you. Truth that's deep. And you feel this pressure, pressed against your womb, not to break you, but to make you accept this pressure, to break all the restraint contained in you and you birth you again. Feel this perfection erected in you, every breath climaxing is pulsing truth that you, sweet love, I knew. Rise to your surface, love. Take my hand, eyes wide beyond the circus, love. While lies try to divide perfect love, we allow love to work through us free, Freedom with you next to me, our steps bringing true breaths of ecstasy. My sweet love. Thank you. I wish I could have done the poem that you haven't heard. Next time, brother. Y'all can follow. Yeah. But y'all can follow me on Instagram at you are the universe 222. You are the universe 222. Love.
All right, the next man come up here and make love to my mic. I'm fucking your name up too. Make man love to this mic, boy. Hey, you was killing him, boy. You took the glasses off too. Oh man, he did his hair like this a little bit. Like he was coming out the pool and shit. Like, he had y'all. And then look, God, already? You getting followers already? What? I'm about to try some shit like that. And that's how you do it, right? Hey, I need y'all attention. Help me out. Help me out. And this how you do it. Huh? All right, that's how my next one's gonna be a love poem, and I'm gonna whisper that motherfucker all the way through. Like the Yin Yang twins. That shit work and make y'all listen hard. That's smart move. You made them listen hard. You drew them to you. I'm gonna take my glasses off too, if I can. All right, and the reason I held you tonight because I want to bring you up before a cloud. I want to do it like that. So, all right, here we go. We have Lemonade. Where you at, bro? Lemonade right here, and then Annie, and then I'm gonna go check with my man in the back to see when we're gonna bring Cloud up, but we'll move right along. So we in the maybes. So my maybe crew that was under the maybe line, we working the maybes now. So clap it up for Lemonade, y'all. Lemonade, Lemonade. First of all, I salute every poet that came up here, and y'all can remember this shit. I can't remember I'm sorry, what I ate last night. So I'm gonna listen. This is my first time doing this. They put me behind this motherfucker. How the fuck am I supposed to follow? Speed that? Come on, man. I got some real ratchet shit. This motherfucker come in to me. Light skinned ass niggas getting like that there and there. All right, this piece, this is my first piece, my only piece. It is some new shit. It is only $20. All right. uh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. He may put me off already. This piece is called My Brother. All right. I met you around 1970, when I was a newborn child. I never thought in a million years that I would feel like this. You know, you was my big brother, and I looked up to you for years. Hate is such a strong word. Man, I hate you, nigga. Because you made me cry these tears. You did your thing on the corners. You made a name for yourself. But you also said, fuck your little brother, and put me on the shelf. You embraced the fellas on the street like no other. That's when they hit me. Man, I'm supposed to be your brother. How about the time we was playing baseball and you had to pitch to me? You threw the ball at me, hit me in the head, stood over top of me, and said, stop crying like a bitch. Let's talk about the time you robbed and you stabbed the nigga you jumped. Him and his family couldn't find you. So guess what? I got fucked up. Wow. Let's fast forward to 1995 when I was in the police academy, when you were selling drugs in front of our church.
got locked up, used my name. That was kind of fucked up. So after all that, yo, what was on your mind, man? For real talk. Hold up. Let's talk about when you stopped selling and started using. You begging moms for money to buy. I put your son through school for 4 years because you was getting high. But down the road, you and your son came together. Y'all joined the gang, fucked and impregnated my wife. Then turned. All right. But down the road, you and your son came back together, joined the gang, fucked and impregnated my wife. It's supposed to be my brother. He got a new name now. It's my mother's oldest son. So, so after all that, yeah, I don't know more. So after all that, I had to send him a message and shit. I fucked the last dude up so bad with a quote that said, I really suggest that you quit. I'm going to stop right here because I done gave you too much shot. Just to stand here and realize you are no longer worth my time. But if the shit keeps up, them boys going to put you under that white sheet. After all the stuff you done to me,
Damn. Damn. Hey, bro. Hey, fuck it, we cousins. I'm your cousin. We cousins, bro. I love you, bro. Damn. Hey, excuse me. But it's for those who stepped into the poetry world, sometimes you hear a person's personal feelings. And it's shocking, it's hard. Um, but the bravery is the fact that he just came up and just that was his first poem to get that off his chest. He could have talked about anything. He could have came up this motherfucker and said, ain't got all the coochie in the house. But he made him to it. So he had to talk about his brother. He had to turn the page and say, dang, I got to talk about my brother. Because he's, can't nobody whisper no poem from him. That's your shit. That's your shit. You the yin yang of poetry now. Just whispered right out the panties. How did you do that? All right, so, boom, boom. Andy, where are you, Andy? Right there. Clap up for Andy, y'all. Clap up for Andy. I'm about to go here and talk to a mirror real quick. Andy.
Hey, thank you. Um, I came from Jersey to tell y'all how my friend tried to tiptoe out the friend zone. He said, I want to get to know you. I'm like, you know me. He said, no, I want to get to know you. I said, do you? And then what? He said, then us. I'm like, huh? You constantly say you love being just friends. Why you lie? You pretended to be this nice guy and I believed you. Am I naive too? Am I gonna block you? Do I need to? But keep it real. When you said you want to get to know me, no strings, Pinocchio. Oh, you lied. You lied. You did. You wanted me to trust you, and when I did, I feel like you dissed me. Cause when we chilled, you tried to kiss me, and when I left, you text me, "Do you miss me?" No. I'm the one that told you to go. Remember? Because I hate to feel like I'm vulnerable for believing that you really wanted to just be my friend. You knew to say that to get in, and then when access was granted, then you got mad when I ain't text right back. I don't like that. You initiated sexting. I ain't typed that. You raised your hand when I asked where the not without consent guys at now. Eggplant emojis 2 a.m. What you meant by that? No, it's not a crime for you to like me, but the correct approach might be just keeping it real. Just say how you feel. I don't care if you're afraid of rejection. Pretending to be cool with being cool while saying shit like just be you, but really waiting to get let in is lying. That's performing. And I'm not here to boo you, but your performance has been brutal. Cause I see through you and like glass, I know you're fragile. I didn't want to do this, but I had to, cause had you been straight when you met me rather than adding me to your close friends and posting shit that you can't send to me directly, but want me to see, keep tagging me in reels about how you want your woman to be. And I know you might be confused. Look, it's not about what you do. It's just you think you could do what I don't like from other dudes because it's you. And that's what's not cool. Cause you do the same manipulative shit dudes do and expect me to be cool because it's you, friend. You don't even call me by my name no more. All you do is say, "Hey, friend." And every time I hear that and not my name, I know it's game. Like if you say friend enough, it might just convince me. But the more you say friend, the less it's convincing. It's given. Once I'm convinced, then you'll try to convince them you've always been him for me. Try to convince me, though you've never tried me physically and you only crave me mentally. But because we're friends, you skip courting me chivalrously. You never asked me on a date traditionally. And I'm supposed to believe you're the best pick because we're friends? You think that's enough egotistically. No, it's not a crime for you to like me, but the correct approach might be just keeping it real. um, thank you. If you like that, my Instagram is Mother of King. It's no fancy spelling. It's just Mother of King 00. Thank you.
Friend, that was funny. That was funny. Hey, Amir, are you in the room, Amir? Oh, he stepped out. Okay, he stepped out. Okay, so coming up, this sister right here um, is another Houstoner that's gonna come up here and show you how they do it down in Houston. How they go hard in Houston. How they don't play around and mess around in Houston. Ladies and gentlemen, clap it up for Kanai, y'all. Come up here, Kanai, please.
Yo, 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 what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? It's been a lot of shit said. So I'm gonna say some more shit. If you like what you hear, please follow me at IAMKANEI. And then y'all gonna see me on YouTube because I'll be hosting shit. And then on Monday, I'll be at Pens, Pads, and Poets, at Burgers, at Apollo with Chet B. Cool. It's fucking cakes and shit. Y'all know it's cakes and shit. So come holla at me. Oh yeah, I'm in my pride month. What here lately? It's like my vagina got a beacon for weak niggas. However, if we keep calling them niggas, how would they ever be king? Is that blasphemy? Some may speculate that if we were made in his image, then one could debate that calling one a nigga is disrespecting God. See, that is blasphemy. And honestly, I'm surrounded by niggas that would blasphemy, and ironically, them niggas be kings. But before they was kings, they was niggas. And you know what they say, once a nigga, always a nigga. So I figured, let's widen the approach. Make the lens on the camera bigger so we can get the bigger picture. Let's talk about positive affirmations. The thought process is that we say them over and over again until they become true. Well, how come you can't take that same approach with that nigga that you want to be a king that's laying right next to you? Mm. And a hush goes across the room. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun, click, click, boom. But if we keep calling them niggas, how would they ever be kings? Let's go back to that positive affirmation thing. Good morning, king. Hi, king. Text messages simply saying, thinking of you, king. Looking him in the face and saying, I love you, king. They say positivity breeds positive things. Now that nigga is now walking and talking like a king. Ain't that the same as that positive affirmation? All I'm saying is the language. It's one of the things that have the power to take life and bring like something like the wind. You can't touch it, but you can definitely feel it. And today I hope y'all all hear it. So I'm gonna be the first. I'm gonna stop calling y'all niggas. But y'all gotta start acting like.
Hey, yo, thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you for that. Yeah. Um, okay, so he said keep it going, and then he's gonna let me know what's up. We got something to grab to get together for our feature, so he's gonna hit me up. So he said keep the show going. So I have it's the Hebrew Herald. Where you at? Come on up. I got the Hebrew Herald coming up here, y'all. So I'm gonna call one at a time until Amir says we're gonna bring up our features. Clap it up for the Hebrew Herald, y'all. Clap it up for him, y'all. Come on up here, bro.
Okay, so you can follow me on Instagram at the.hebrew.herald. And I'm going to sing a song written by my ancestor from Syria. Here we go. Refat Siri el Neman ki ata rofe uman. Refat Siri el Neman ki ata rofe uman. At roshi shur chalshi v'ten koach lenafshi. At roshi shur chalshi v'ten koach lenafshi. Petach she'ar harachamim, Ram shochen b'meromim. Petach she'ar harachamim, Ram shochen b'meromim. Aravtach simchasta, ein merachem biladach. Aravtach simchasta,
Ein melachem biladach. El chai retzel et tfilati v'chushal ezrati. El chai retzel et tfilati v'chushal ezrati bimhera dror kira le'am ben hagivira bimhera dror kira le'am ben hagivira. Hey Ray, I was wondering why you stopped clapping. You started. I was like looking like, nah. I know that's why I was trying to see what was going. Then the snaps kept going. Hey, so I got okay. What's the name of the track? Just in case you might have been up here saying, nigga, nigga. We don't know. You might have been slipping it in. One of them words. But nah, I'm curious. Nah, I'm curious. What's the name of the track? What's the name of the song? So what does it mean? It means honestly. It means heal us, God, in which we believe. Heal us, God, in which we believe. That's what's up, y'all. That's what's up. And you said family wrote that. Ancestor from Syria. For real? Yeah. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. One more time for him, y'all. One more time. That's what's up. All this poetry. You said I still ain't gonna back down. I'm gonna come up here and sing. Y'all ain't gonna know shit I'm saying. I'm gonna sing for y'all and clap. Hey, let me ask you this: when we were clapping, were we on beat or were we fucking you up a little bit? It was working. It was working. See, it was working. You know what I'm saying? Teach us a little bit next time. Get us the beat. Help us with the beat going. All right. Thank you, bro. For real, for real. All right. So I saw the bucket come up, so I got to call his last name, and then we're gonna bring up our feature, y'all. So, ladies and gentlemen, after that, and then I have. Where's Amir? So I think it's the feature. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Bet. All right, so cool. Just Ray, you ready? And then Cloud, you ready? All right, so I'm gonna need a quick piece. And then my man Cloud, our features ready to do our thing, y'all. So y'all having a good time, because when Cloud comes up here, it's gonna get stormy, it's gonna be nice, all in the same time, the type of weather this brother brings. But come on up here, Just Ray. One more time for Just Ray, y'all. Just Ray.
Hey y'all. So I'm gonna be quick. I had something different, but we're gonna switch it up so that we could get to your feature. My name is Just Ray. Ladies, I have one favor to ask of you with this piece, okay? When I say ladies, I want y'all to say we're not putting dick over disrespect, okay? Can we do that? Can you help me with that? Cool. I wanted to write something about heartbreak, but honestly, I don't feel like giving his ass that much credit. So instead, I'm gonna talk about how vicious my recovery has been. I start my mornings talking to God, and by midday, I'm popping my shit, looking in the mirror, admiring my fit, like, damn, ain't nobody ever gonna come close to playing with you, sis. Not because of what you have on, but because now self-love is part of the fit. Self-love consumed me and left zero room for the bullshit. And I'm wiser now, so RIP to that April Fool shit. I promised he would be my last Taurus. Cause I'm done letting just anybody tour this. I'm no longer a pit stop on a pirate's journey looting treasures. That means you found mine and still thought you could do better. But I'm a diamond too. You just had to dig deeper to find it at the center. There's nothing worse than settling for something you don't deserve. Nothing worse than someone who don't know your worth. Y'all know what I finally realized? I finally realized I'm that girl. And I only get finer with time. I mean, fine in my spirit and my mind. I'm like an expensive dry wine. Ask me why. because it's less sugar, so it's better for you, but the taste is acquired. Plus, the price and percentage is higher, and it's going to hit your cognitive abilities, but you can't afford it if your pockets are minor. And the difference between a good Merlot and a Moscato is major. You can't just drink as you desire. You have to sip and savor the flavor. And I'll admit, in the past, I was looking for a savior instead of looking up for God's favor. But now that me and the OG is locked in, I leave all my problems in a prayer. And I'm still healing, so it's not quite the soft girl life. But for all the pain I endure to heal, weight is removed from my chest and shade removed from my light. I feel delivered. No more idolizing a man because of sex. Ladies, we're not putting dick over disrespect. No more healing playlists just to run back to who played me. No more YNs claiming me as they old lady. I'm ready to be a king's queen, his baby. So kudos to Heartbreak because the bounce back won't go crazy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Real quick, y'all, I had too much wine, but y'all need to get my Instagram so you can hear some of my other pieces, okay? Get y'all phones out. My name is Just Raise underscore journal. That's Just Raise underscore journal. Thank you.
Bang. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. Clap up for Ray one more time. Y'all clap for Ray. It is the reason, this time is the reason that you all are here. One thing I love is when I see people react to a poet. People see singers and, I got all your albums. They see actors, I've seen all your movies. And when they see poets, it's like, yo, you say stuff that hits home. And I saw that reaction when Cloud was out here and the brother said, this is my daughter. I want to introduce Bang Bang, this man right here. It was beautiful to see. It was beautiful to see. And you're going to see why that connection was there, why this man drove here for this night. I don't know where you are, bro, but it meant a lot to me as a poet to see you do that for another poet, another brother, somebody that's out here traveling the country doing this thing. And there's no bio that could really introduce this man. His poems is his bio. It's gonna make you, that's what you really gonna remember. You're gonna remember the shades, the cloud, because the man is Cloud. Y'all clap it up for Cloud, the poet, y'all. Come on in here, bro. Come on up, Cloud. Yeah. Bang, bang.
That's all I was doing. I was just showing it off. I'm gonna do the meeting. Nah, good friend of mine, Mickey had painted it for me. So shout out to Mickey. I heard a poem about a friend zone, so I got to start with this. I said, maybe I'm overthinking it, cause it's just a friendship. But are we really friends if, given different circumstances, we'd be so romantic? See, and that's not good. But sometimes I look at you and think, yeah, I would. And that's not how it's supposed to be, but woe is me. I keep pretending it's a friendship, but do you notice me? You always mention who you're in with. Do you know it's me? Listen, I'm tripping. Let me go to sleep. I can never bring this to your attention because you might go retreat, but I'm a sneakerhead and I need your soul to keep. You ever wanted something that you couldn't have, that you shouldn't have, that you so bad, and I haven't said anything because I don't want to ruin everything. So at least consider it. But I want to know, would you at least consider it? Consider us and consider this. Consider lovers instead of friends. Do you know how hard it is to see you dating? To give advice that doesn't seem like hating? it sucks that you got to go through these phases because I want you happy, but that means I'm waiting. One day I'm gonna say it. I'll make a joke or a recommendation about us. You'll say, "Stop playing." I'll look serious, straight facing. You think about it, contemplating. We live happily ever after. But until then, I'm just a friend that needs some patience. Hello, DC. How y'all? Um, Man, it's an honor to be here. So right about now was like the first platform that gave me an opportunity. I was like 6 months in, and I got the feature down in Houston, and that was 3 years ago. So to be writing, and they still want to hear more of me, like, yo, man, this is mind blowing to me. Shout out to right about now. Shout out to all of y'all. Shout out to whether you're here for me, E Baby, the DJ, yourself. Just the audience is so important, and I don't think y'all realize. Y'all think, oh, I'm just here. Like they're not gonna know. No, we notice. Y'all play a huge part in this. But yeah, I'm Cloud, also Cloudy Poetry, right? And that name just came from my mind is often cloudy, and poetry helps clear that up for me. I really grew up telling stories, like doing storytelling, and what started that is like I think my life's boring. If I'm not doing this, I'm just in the house, right? So I started playing like these characters, putting myself in positions and writing from perspectives that I'm not personally relating to. Like for example, in a relationship, right? I feel like you can smell your partner, and I think it's healthy to be able to miss them. And it may sound crazy, so I don't personally agree with it, but I wrote from a perspective that says the complete opposite. This is how it goes, real quick, real quick. When we don't speak, I feel like I'm missing something, forgetting something. Had a routine, now it's just nothing. I may be tripping, bugging, but I think it's disgusting. I don't like the distance from us. I want to talk every day. Text messages, phone calls, emails. I want to talk every way. That's a lot. What are we going to talk about? Everything. Or sit beside you in silence and I'd be okay. You see, I feel better when you're talking to or seeing me. I do. Together, like cheddar is to cheese. I want to be by you like the letters T and V. And that's not clingy. That's just being in touch with the one you want to be speaking. Is that too much to have? A simple task? Is that too much to ask? If not, then giddy up and hit me up if that's okay. Message me every part of the week that ends with day. That's that one. So, and that's what created the storytelling. So I started playing these characters, right? And when I was the person responded. So I started getting into dialogue. When you think storytelling, you think, the characters talking the storyline. And if you were there at the Baltimore show yesterday, I sneak previewed this. This one is called Marriage Pressure. Marriage Pressure. She said, if you love, won't you marry me? I felt so much pressure, forced. I said a ring doesn't mean I love you less or more. I've made mistakes in my past I've learned lessons for. I don't want to end up in a mess, divorce. I just want to be extra sure. She said, but it's been years. How long it's gonna take? I said, you don't gotta wait. She began to walk away. I said, hey, babe, that's not what I was trying to say. She said, no, 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 I think I'm seeing it right. I need to just be a girlfriend and stop being a wife. Doing the things without the ring doesn't seem to entice you to buy jewels and start becoming a husband I'm treating you like. I said, but we still argue about the same things we did the day before. You don't want to be married. You just want to say you are. Feel like the clock's ticking because you're aging more, comparing lives with others like theirs is more made than yours. She said, well, you think I'm going to leave? Well, I won't. We're going to stay stuck. I said, I hate when you just say stuff. That doesn't change much. Anyone who ever broke up once thought they wouldn't break up. She said, well, I'm ready to look at wedding dresses and see what I'll choose to wear. You'll never know the outcome, which is what you truly fear. You need to just trust the process with who is there and just do it scared. I said, scared is not the problem. I'll make the decision when I feel like it's time to. You want it when you want it. You don't want it when I do. She said, of course I do. You know what? Never mind, because it feels like I'm forcing you, and I don't want it if I have to force you to. I'm the woman. I shouldn't be courting you. And she left. The plot twist is I had the ring inside my dresser. The message is, ladies, you'll never know when he'll pop the question. And fellas, the lesson, she's not going to wait forever.
I am real quick. It's not over. So what I have here These are tip jars, tip jars, tip jars. I'm gonna pass one on this side. I'm gonna pass one on the other side. Now, also, man, Cash App and what does it say? Venmo. Oh so cloudy poetry. Oh so cloudy poetry. So if you don't have the cash on you, you can send the cash. All right. Back to the show.
Back to the show. Yeah, I thought he was gonna put the mic back. I thought he was. All right. What's up? So I started adding dialogue. This is how the whole storytelling journey became where it's at to this day. Started adding dialogue. I realized I was narrating, and I love a good plot twist. Like all my stories, I feel like that keeps the listeners at the edge of their seat. This next story, once again, these are not things I personally relate to. Like I'm just playing characters, and what sometimes it's a show, sometimes it's a movie, sometimes a friend is going through something, and it just inspires me, and I just like to write about it. This next one is called Coffee Shop. So I met the most beautiful girl at a coffee shop. She had a beverage in her hand, looked so delicious and so sweet. I said, looks really good. What's the name of all that? She said, it's just a macchiato, see? I laughed and I asked, what made you think that I was talking about the drink? I was asking about you. She smiled. She said, wow, how cute. I said, you mind if I sit down? She said, well, now, please do. I told her I might not have the looks, but I have a personality to make up for it. And they say opposites attract. So, baby, if you're down, then I'm up for it. She said, surely. She was so gorgeous. How lucky was I to walk into her? Her voice was so soft, and she didn't have to take her clothes off. I became more attracted just talking to her. I remember when she burped, but she put her head down and she frowned like she was foolish to. I put my hand on her chin, I lifted her head and said, what you doing, boo? That's not rude of you. I know you're out of this world, but you're still human too. So I burped back. And I'm sure somebody heard that because mine was louder. But I wanted to show her to never be ashamed of your body's natural power. Now, we didn't talk for long, maybe 30, 40 minutes, but it felt like hours, days. I was dazed. She put me in a good mood like holidays. She really knew how to conversate. Y'all know those conversations where every time you're about to drop it, somehow you end up with a whole new topic? And neither of you want to stop it. So you just keep hopping from topic to topic. You got options and options from hobbies to shopping, dreams and goals, beliefs and hopes, what to eat to shows. I know we just met, but the way we vibe with each other, we were ready to die for each other, ride for each other. We were super late to wherever we needed to be, but right on time for each other. But I got to end the story here because she said something that really bothered me. And honestly, well, you see, I probably owe her an apology, ironically, but what she said made my mind fuzz. It killed me when she told me she wasn't seeing anyone. Why? Because, okay, she wasn't in a relationship. That's great, but it reminded me that I was. And and I, and I'm happy at home. I am happy at home. Am I happy at home? I stopped, looked at my watch. I said, I got a book. You see, I know you said you were going to cook for me and I was going to rub each foot for free, but here is where I shouldn't be. So I left. And instead of sitting with me, she now sat with the look of disbelief. And that's why this wasn't good for me. The crowd now, how? How could the sound of she and we look and even seem so good to me if I already got a girl that's really good to me? Please tell me somebody knows. How could she make me feel like this if my heart and I already chose? Some might say it's the honeymoon phase, and that's probably so, but what happens when the person that you're with no longer shines or glows? What if the one that you picked isn't supposed to be it? And I don't know, I gotta go. Listen, I'm just playing characters. I'm just not a true story. Look, don't hate me. Like, don't hate me. Just hate me. Don't hate me. This next one. This next one, I told myself I wasn't gonna ever perform this. I guess I realized I wasn't ever gonna perform it. So I realized like it's impossible to like everything someone does. Like even our favorite art, like singers or rappers, sometimes they come out with a song. It's like okay. So I just wrote this to really challenge myself and the versatility of my storytelling. So yeah, I just say trigger warning if anyone has to step out for like 2 minutes. Trigger warning, domestic violence. Trigger warning, domestic violence. Stop! Let go of me. This is absurd to me. I need to get help urgently. She ran, picked up the phone. 911, what's your emergency? Hi, I need to get help. My husband's hurting me. Where are you? 33 Merchant Street? Is he there now? Is he there now? But all that was heard was screams. He said, I told you what would happen for getting the cops. She said, no, please, I'm begging you, stop. And the operator just listens in shock because though the phone fell, the call didn't get dropped. Operator shouts, police are on their way. He stopped in place, looked around and down like, what you say? By the time they get here, it'd be too late. Then he hung up the phone in her face, takes his wife, slams her on a table and grabs her wrist, then punches her in the face with his massive fist, then attacks again and attacks again. And now she's losing sight, like someone without their contacts is in, and she's squirming. And now she has a fit. She accidentally kicks him in the. Well, let's just say he won't be having kids. Now she's free, but it's gonna get hella spooky soon. She's on her knees, feeling to see like Velma from Scooby Doo. She just wants to find the exit, feels the doorknob, grabs it, then thinks, dag it, that's not it, that's a cabinet. And the cops are almost here as they bob and weave through traffic. I said the cops are almost here as they bob and weave through traffic, carrying their iron to straighten out this madness. Back to the house, he sees her ankle, grasps it, drags it to the middle of the floor, flips her over, says, I hate you. She says, I hate you more. He said, this is what happens when you don't obey. He grabbed her whole face. She said, no, obey. Cops bust in like, is everything okay? Shocked to see them having sex till they both came. See, this wasn't domestic violence. This was just how they role played. Now, I gotta do a disclaimer. Listen, yo, I just like plot twists. This is not to cancel the severity of domestic. That's a very serious thing. I'm extremely aware of that. It's not to what's the opposite? Intensify. It's not to lessen the severity of domestic violence. But so I'm aware of how serious it is, right? But I'm also aware people have kinks and fetishes. There's people that's into the brother sister doctor patient teacher student. Like it's not for everyone. But okay. All right. I'm gonna play another character. This really this for everybody. I was about to say this one. I like doing this at the schools and stuff, but this one's for everybody because I feel like this is how it happens. I'll play a character named Zachary, right, and he's being bullied in school. There's a bully at my school. He takes my lunch money, my stuff from me, and well, I let him because I'm no dummy. He's bigger than me in every kind of way. He only hears a no from me if it's opposite day. Once I had time to play, my pride got in the way. I got in his face. I said, bro, not today. Pow. I fell down. He stood over me on the ground like, what you say now? And ever since then, I thought, you know what? It's easier if I don't make a sound. And I will see him every day. Well, except A days. You see, in school, we used the alphabet to separate D days. We had B and A days, and A days were my cheat days. That's when I didn't see him. So those were my glee days, because I was scared of what he can do. So I would close my eyes and wish I didn't see his presence on B days. And I tried to get help, but it's like the principal wasn't having that. I remember blasting her office like, hey, Mrs. Black, how are you? She said, I'm happy, but what's the matter, Zach? I said, I'm being bullied and I need you to take action fast. She said, well, now hearing that, I'm not so glad. Where does this happen at? I said, in the hallways, at lunch, after class. She said, are you sure? Like, is that a fact? She actually asked if I was sure, like I was unsure I was in an unsafe habitat. It's like she'd rather wait till something happened bad. So do I try to beat him up? Like, sure, we could fight, but that wouldn't make it right. He'll probably just win and then continue to bother me for the rest of my life. The only way to fix it is if he died. And I know you shouldn't wish death on anyone, but after school, I will Google through pages to get rid of him. Played Mortal Kombat for days to find ways to finish him. Then I remembered my dad had a gun. He was a sheriff, and I wouldn't shoot anyone, but I could scare him. Maybe slither in with a weapon to get him to quit it. Cause I already tried being a snitch. So if I came with a stick like Quidditch, I could get him to get it if I threatened him with it. I brought it to school the next day, and I couldn't wait to show it. Ran into him. He like lunch money, kid. Hand it over. I went into the bag that my books were stowed in, pulled out a gun. He said, whoa, man. It felt so good seeing his face so frozen. I went click, but I didn't know the gun was loaded. Attacking the villain was just something I was passionately feeling. I didn't mean to actually kill him. Pow. Now he fell down and I stood over him on the ground like, what I do now? Suddenly I couldn't hear a sound. Why couldn't I hear anything? My hand shaking as if the gun was a tambourine. Watching his mouth gargle blood like it was Listerine. And I still couldn't hear anything as he bled quiet. Why couldn't I hear anything? Is this what they mean by dead silence? And suddenly my hearing returns thanks to blue and red sirens, but I didn't want to deal with the consequences and I couldn't possibly live with my subconsciousness. So I pointed the gun to where I mind my business and I pow. Um, I feel like that was my last piece. I should have said that, right? One more? Which one? It's so. Who said run back coffee shop? I really don't. I'll end it with this one. This has been a blast, though, man. Shout out to everyone that came. Shout out to everyone enjoying the show. Once again, I'm Cloud, also Cloudy Poetry. If anybody would want to support me, I'm out there at the merch table. I got $20 t-shirts, right? And that's basically free. See, we say that's basically free. Did they remix it or is either one? Okay. No, yeah, no. And it come with promo like you support, wear the shirt. I repost people and I'll repost your business, your poetry as well. I like to just show the support back. Yo. All right. Why are you so beautiful? I asked her in between kisses. You see, she saw a post about it, so she sent it, which means she would like it if I did it, so I did it. You see, when my woman communicates, I listen. A lot of relationships are ending because messages being sent in aren't being comprehended, but I hear you, queen. Send me everything that makes you think of me. Because I love the way you ride or die for me. So I'm going to treat you properly. And I've never been a lazy worker, so no other person is going to do my job for me. I'm giving you compliments, I'm holding your hand, and I don't care who's in sight. And I won't just tell you what you're doing wrong, also tell you what you're doing right. Won't even look at other women or give them the time of the day. If they look my way, I tell them, get up out of my face. Got them thinking, he gotta be gay. And I would never text, how was your day? That's a childish option. Because if you really wanted to talk about it, it's way too much to text. Instead, I'm going to call about it. Like, hey, how was your day? I want to hear all about it. See, you were ready to give up on love, but I told you you shouldn't be the one that ran and quit. We only got 2 days off, and I'm still like, hey, let's plan a trip. I'm here to show you a real man exists. I'll push open doors for you as I'm stepping in front. And if we're walking, I'm on the side that a car could be hitting you from. And if it's cars on both sides, well, I'm picking you up. See, I'm gonna protect my queen, and not just physically, but emotionally too. I would never put you in any pain unless that's what you want me to do, but that's another topic. You see, I want you and there's no other option. Tell those other women, stop it. No matter the weather, I want to see you because I'm in love. However, whenever our bond will be strong and tough, together forever, for me, that's not long enough. And I know how to communicate, so you ain't tripping. I'll tell you everything. That's not a detail I ain't missing because I want us to be on the same page. No, I want us to be in the same sentence. But I'm doing a lot of talking and I can't read your mind. But you're probably thinking, yeah, actions speak louder than words. Well, let me be your mind. Let your guard down so I can let you see it's fine. I want you to have the time of your life for the rest of mine. Thank y'all so much.
Oh, yeah. One more time for y'all feature Cloud, y'all. One more time. Cloud. Boy, it's amazing how you just bring sunlight with a name and Cloud, bro. Bruh, that's what's up, man. Um, Storytelling, awesome. Storytelling, awesome. You had me on that one piece. Uh, huh? Nah, I mean, we all thought that, put it like this, you're a performance poet. I was talking to Chaos about that. And a lot of poets said, you put yourself into the piece that people actually think is you. And yeah, you are one that we need to study. Definitely need to study. All that to say, ladies and gentlemen, I talked to the man, and he said he talked to the man and talked to the man, sit next to the man, and said we have to leave, y'all. I know, I know. We had such a good time, but I appreciate everyone. I want y'all to clap it up for yourselves. Clap it up for everybody who came on stage. Clap it up for Cloud. Clap it up for your DJ. To all my folks who couldn't get on, I apologize, but that was the baby part. Please see us. Please see us outside. Give somebody a hug. Give somebody something. Come give me five, well, not $5.